In this video, I want to show you how you can use the transpose track to take your instrumentation and transpose it up so that you can have a change of key with your music to match with the video. So for example, let's work with the second song over here, or the second scene. Starts with the song here. And let's say at bar 14, we want to transpose up all the music. Well, this can easily be done with the transpose track. So just go to Project, Add Track, and choose Transpose. So that creates this transpose track here. It's pretty simple, nothing really there. But if you grab the pen tool, and if you draw on it, it creates these transposition blocks. I want that to be at bar 14. And the value's at 0, meaning that no transposition is going to happen. Now let's say I want to transpose it up 3 semitones. I can go up to the value here and change it there, or I can just click on here to change the value. So there's 0 and there's 3. So now if I play back, so this works really nice if there's a sort of uplifting bit in the video. You can use the transpose to give that sort of feeling as everything's just lifted up by making it go up in transposition. Similarly, if you go down, maybe there's a dark scene that comes up, you can transpose down your music and lower the mood. Now, this has done it to all the tracks, but in all honesty, the second track only has 2 MIDI tracks. Now, what happens if you put it over more tracks and tracks that are audio, not MIDI? So I'm going to take that and remove this. Let's work with the first song and see where we want to change it. So I've got the video here. So let's say at bar 5, I want it to go up 2 semitones. So I'll do the same steps. I will draw in a block at bar 5. Just move that across and make it go up 2 semitones. Now take a listen here and see what happens. Now what's happened there is it's shifted up every type of track. So even tracks that aren't really pitched, like drums where the hits sit on specific notes, it's shifted up all those notes 2 notes. And it's taken the audio as well and pitched it up. Now, you can use the global transposition and then select regions and choose to not transpose those up. So, for example, if I select this track, here is the global transposition. If you don't see this, just right-click on here and make sure that you've ticked Follow Global Transpose. Now, I want these tracks not to be included in the global transposition. So I'll click that to make it independent. And the same with these drums. But these drums are actually on 2 tracks. So if I go here and show the lanes, I've got 2 drum tracks. So I'm actually going to take them and glue them together. So I will select the 2 tracks and then glue them just to neaten things up. Then I'm going to select that and make sure that that's independent as well. And then lastly, all these sound effects, I don't want them to be transposed up. So that'll be independent as well. So now let's take a listen. And as you can see on the icons, there's just a music note with a cross out showing that these are independent and not following the global transposition. So that worked pretty well, especially with audio tracks like this guitar track, where it transposed it up as well, and the MIDI instruments. And as I mentioned previously in the video, this is just a great tool to create some uplifting movements or to drop the mood by using the transposition to change the key up. So that goes through all the tips and tricks that you can do to set up your video, through to composing and sound design tips and techniques that you can use to enhance your video. Now, in the next video, let's take a look at how we can export out our song.